high school.
Did it from the time I could reach the slide. Did it from probably age 2.
2? Oh, man.
We had to go to the barn.
Becky, that's a whopper, isn't it?
Well, we went to the barn. I maybe didn't do but 2 or 3 minutes, but I did.
Other than picking butter beans in the garden and peas, we must have started when we were about 8, 9 years old.
First thing I remember was the tobacco barn. We were going as young children, 2 or 3 years old, playing around. And as soon as we were tall enough to reach a few leaves, we were trying to hand. Our parents or relatives would build short bucks for us as we were growing up, so that we could string. We call it stringing in the Piedmont, and I think in the western part, and they call it looping in the eastern part.
In the morning, the slides weren't so full because the tobacco was wet, the leaves were still big, but in the afternoon when the sun had hit it and they had dried out and they were all limp and dirty, it would take forever to empty a drag of tobacco.
If the tobacco was really late, school would be called off on Friday or Monday. This happened 3 or 4 times. And my parents would never let me skip school to help in tobacco. And I always wanted to. And years later, when I was a teacher, the kids would come to school and say, oh, I had to help my dad. I'd be like, don't you say a word. You wanted to stay out. Next person. I said, when I did this, I didn't have fingernails.